I do things sometimes, and I know all of us do. We come up with ideas, yet we don't have the belief in ourselves to fulfill them.
Well, stop it.
That's
So
what I'm...
how do you practice that belief into place?
Yes.
And isn't belief momentum?
Yes.
So when you focus upon something, law of attraction will bring momentum. So seems obvious to just focus upon it until the momentum builds enough that it brings you the evidence that makes you believe. And after you've done that a few times, you'll start to believe. Yes?
Yes.
Did you hear that? That's why we say start with easier things. If you start with something that you've had clogged pipes about for a very long time and it doesn't come, then you just reinforce the belief that you can't do it. But if you start on some subject that is fresh and new to you, like butterflies and blue glass and feathers, and the universe delivers it so quickly that it makes your head spin, that doesn't happen, don't worry.
Because what I started doing, I have my vision board.
Yeah.
But also next to it, I have what I called my belief board. And so once I've manifested something, I move it over. And I spend time looking at my belief board.
It's really interesting that you put it in that way, because you've all got a vision board and you've all got a belief board, and the belief board usually doesn't match the vision board, and that's the best thing we've ever heard. We know that you've made a literal one. You've made a vision board, and then once it manifests, but your belief board has to be there before it manifests. Don't wait till it manifests and move it over. You got to believe it before you move it over. Otherwise it's slow going. Have you noticed?
So I use that I look, and when I have doubt, I say, I've done these things, so I can do
beautiful,
this.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's the way to do it. But you've helped us say some really important things. In other words, your desire and your belief have to match before it manifests. And if they don't, it's like people just keep reinforcing the beliefs that they already have, because there's momentum for those. And then instead of studying the laws and practicing vibration by paying attention to the way they feel, most people are studying manifestations and sorting them into piles. And as a society, you say, well, there's those manifestations and those, and then they try to explain how those manifestations came about. And it's usually things like a lot of hard work or inheritance. And then people come around to saying, well, I inherited money, but I'm not happy. So what's wrong with that picture? And we say, it's just a matter of letting your life show you what you now want from where you now stand, and then you using your ability to focus yourself into alignment with it until it manifests into your experience. And then you're feeling worthy of what are you worthy of? You're worthy of well-being coming to you. But what you've really done is demonstrated alignment with your true worth. That's what worthiness is. What else?
I'm good.
Well, we are appreciating the way you laid that question out, because you've given us a new way to say something that others will hear in a more powerful way. Because a lot of people know about vision boards, don't you? And you put your wishes and your hopes up on this board. And now we want you to have a belief board up there right alongside of it. And we don't want what's on the belief board to have to have manifested. In other words, it'd be nice if you could blend your vision with your belief. And that's what expectation is. And your grids, whichever grid disc spinning grid disc you're on, is what your expectation is. And that's why it comes to you. I knew that would happen, you say. I knew that would happen. I saw that coming. I expected that. I expected no more or no less from you. You say to people, they say, it's just here to oblige. They don't say that, but they are.